Hey y'all, today we're going to be making my chicken dip.
Nuh-uh, it's Nacho chicken dip. Oh, while having a whole lot of fun.
Oh, bring it up. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Now that's a cheese bowl.
Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy.
And Aunt Liv.
Where we cook up another dish straight from recipes.crock.com. My beautiful wife's cooking blog, and today we're going to do something easy, something simple, like, I don't know, you got a party? Or maybe a Super Bowl party, or maybe you're just hungry and you want a good snack and you want to take about an hour to make it. We got something for you.
Well, and this is like a legit dump and go. Like, I mean, see all this? We're going to dump it in here, and then we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to go do our own thing.
Yeah, and then we're going to come back and we're going to eat it. I love my job. This is the Nacho chicken dip made in a crock pot. You can find that on recipes.crock.com, and she came up with it. And, well, since you came up with it, go ahead. Sing your little songbird. What you do?
Take a 15-ounce can of refried beans and put it in.
There you go.
And so you're just going to whoop. Okay, so refried beans usually come out like one big cloop.
One big cloop.
And so we're just going to smash it down and make a layer with that.
And I, again, have to apologize because until I get my camera back from the shop that's with the trailer that's in the shop, this is pretty much how we're going to do this. Hang on.
Come join me. Okay.
Just like that.
Ta-da!
See how she smashed that around? Oh, there you go.
Ooh, that was probably loud for you guys. Sorry. Okay, next up, the chicken, which has been
12.5-ounce can, 12-ounce can. All you're going to do is, if you're using canned chicken, just make sure that you drain it out. You want the juices out of there because you'll get enough liquid from the salsa that's coming next.
And so you spread that out. And then comes the salsa.
Chunky salsa.
It's a party.
We're using mild because we're not going for heat here as much as we are flavor. If you want to add a little spice to it,
go for it.
Go ahead. This is one of those really, really versatile recipes. If you've got chicken that you already have cooked up, you could shred your own chicken if you want to. But again,
so
this is
spread that around.
Quick recipe is what we're trying to do here.
And an 8-ounce bag, or if you have a bigger bag, it's just 2 cups of Fiesta blend, or just Mexican style, taco style, whatever kind you like.
Which this Fiesta blend has shredded Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso quesadilla, and azadero cheese. Azadero. I have never heard of that before. But that's what we got. Use whatever kind of cheese you want to. Spicy cheese, maybe some pepper jack, put a little heat in there. Ooh, some habanero cheese if you really want the heat. Not me. I done my time.
So, all we're going to do now is put a lid on it and say, computer, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Now, if you tell your computer to do that, it might not do that, but that's our Alexa. We're just setting a timer for an hour, and we're going to cook that on high. If you want to slow it down a little bit, you can do it on low. But again, we want to have a party in about an hour with y'all, so we're going to do it like that. Now, do you stir this at all?
No, you do not stir it. However, if you have a slow cooker that you know cooks hotter on one side or in one spot, just take it and turn it about halfway, 3/4 of the way through, and that way you don't have one side that's getting more done than the other. It's something like, I have some slow cookers like my Sir Hamilton. It's amazing at how it just always cooks evenly. Now I have others like my casserole crock, my Cassie, and I love my Cassie, but she just needs a little extra loving, a little turn in the middle.
I do too.
Oh my goodness.
And one thing about this, if you saw how she did the layers, the beans went on the bottom, then the chicken, then the salsa, then the cheese. Now think about that as a little time and a little heat goes into that. You can have your beans on the bottom, and then top to bottom, the cheese is going to melt into the salsa. The salsa, all that liquid from the salsa is going to go in and flavor the cheese, or is going to flavor the chicken and the beans. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Oh, and also I did spray this with cooking spray before we started the camera.
Yes.
Because one, I generally use cooking spray on just about every recipe I do because I like easy cleanup. But two, with all those ingredients in there, especially the cheese tends to stick.
Especially on high heat.
So we're just gonna put that cooking spray on there to make sure that you are A-okay.
And like I said, or I asked her, are we stirring it? No. So if you don't stir it, it's going to sit like that for an hour. And since I'm going to make you do the dishes later, I'm going to be easy on her. But we're going to show you what this looks like going into our mouths in 3, 2, 1. And we are back, and it's been less than an hour. We're using a smaller slow cooker, so it got hotter quicker. And, oh yeah, I don't have a camera. Here, look at this.
1, 2, 3.
Ta-da! Look at that. You can see where the salsa's kind of bubbled up into the cheese, but look, I'm not going to mess it up, but look, that cheese is all melty. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to dip into that. Why don't you go ahead and do that and show them what it looks like.
Okay, are you ready for the cheese pull?
Oh, bring that up. Look at that.
Oh.
That's gorgeous.
Now that's a cheese pull.
You got some beans, you got your salsa,
everything.
you got your chicken, you got your cheese.
You got lots of cheese.
I'm going to put you back up there so I can eat. Don't worry, I'll come see you in a minute.
This is the cheese pull that never ends.
Oh my gosh, it keeps going. Well, that was a lot of cheese, so
yes.
Go ahead and snag yourself a chip there.
Okay.
I know you think it's good because you've had it. I have not had this yet. Look at that, it just keeps going.
There's another cheese pull.
No, the cool thing is,
you can take off.
Science says something pretty cool here. I don't know if this is true. I read it on the internet, and you know you can't believe everything you read on the internet unless you read it from recipes.crock.com. But they say that the reason that, especially cheese like a real nacho cheese, like a creamy cheese would be, the reason it stays creamy and runny, but it stays in the same state and the fats don't separate from the solids like the proteins of the cheese is because of a chemical known as sodium citrate. Sodium citrate is sodium, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, which spells out nacho. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know this. This is nacho cheese. This is my cheese, and let's see if I can replicate that cheese pull. Look at that, right there. Oh, look at that goodness right there. There's chicken and cheese and beans and salsa. And it's in my beard. Instant party food, y'all. Dude, bring it in.
Tacos.
It doesn't need salt, because you got salt, 1 in your chips. And 2, there's probably some in the canned chicken, depending on what kind of chicken you use. Right. Then you've also got some of the salsa. But it's the citrus in that salsa.
Yeah, that salsa really just pops.
It's really, really good. And again, this is mild salsa. It's not hot. If you want to add some heat to it, just get a hotter salsa. Maybe add some jalapenos at the end if you want some extra crunch. And that chicken really helps it out. I mean, you can make this a meal. It's got the chicken in there.
And I love
along with those beans.
The creaminess of the, is creamy the right word? Of the refried beans, like that. Just that texture. I love that in there.
Refried beans, really good ones. They got a little bit of a creamy texture to them. But then as that salsa soaks down into the chicken and then soaks down into the beans.
It just flavors it so
well. Really good flavor. It's even creamier. And then you add that cheese on top. Mwah.
So good.
That is fantastic. Y'all, I don't care if you're going to make this for a Super Bowl, a basketball party, Friday night, having people over, maybe a card game, or maybe
potluck.
You just really like this kind of stuff. Make it for yourself. You don't have to share it. I won't tell. I don't share.
He never shares.
It's just that good. But whatever you do, we're hoping that you like these videos, especially this, and you will definitely like this dish. Give us a like down below, and if you have not become a member of the Crock Posse, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below, and boom, you're a member of the Crock Posse. If you want to know as soon as we put up a new video, make sure and click the bell next to that subscribe button called the
ding-a-ling,
and that'll let YouTube know that you want to know as soon as we put up a new video. And again, we put them up all the time. But the most important thing here is to laugh often,
eat good food,
and speak life.
Bye.
You want some of this?
No, you'll throw it in my face.
Hi, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Edition. Wow, we dishing out the recipes here, yo! If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon.